The microphone crackles, and I'm alive. I stand under the scorching stage lights, my navy blazer crisp against my skin, as 300 pairs of eyes lock onto me at the Pinnacle Hotel's gala. This is it, the launch of Horizon Audio, my empire, born from a dream I nursed since I was 11. My pulse hammers as I scan the front row. For empty chairs, each with a name card I placed with foolish hope. Nora, Liam, Tucker. Like they'd show up this time. A journalist in a tweed jacket raises her pen. Ms. Vale, what drove you to build this company? The question slices through the air. I grip the podium, my smile faltering as I reach for my water, stalling. The room waits, editors, producers, influencers all leaning in. I set the glass down, my voice barely above a whisper. It came from knowing what it's like to be invisible. The crowd stills. Cameras flash, capturing the fracture in my polished exterior. I don't cry. I learned early that tears mean nothing in the Vale household. A memory claws its way up. Me at 11, perched on my bed, clutching a dollar store microphone, its cord dangling uselessly. I'd whisper fake news reports to my teddy bears, imagining an audience who cared. Downstairs, my father's voice would boom. That's my Tucker, future NFL star. Another replay of my brother's junior varsity touchdown. I'd raise my voice, just a little, to finish my broadcast. My mother's shadow would appear at the door. Jessa, honey, quieter, please. Tucker's game is on. I'd nod, the microphone heavy in my hands. Later never came. At 17, I spread college brochures across the kitchen table. Columbia's journalism program starred in blue ink. Dad, this is where I want to go. He barely looked up from his tablet. Journalism? That's a pipe dream, Jessa. Try accounting. Mom chimed in. Something stable, sweetie. I applied anyway, got in with a partial scholarship. They drove Tucker to UCLA for his football scholarship, car packed with his gear. My $15,000 tuition gap? That's deep for a hobby, Dad said. I worked double shifts at a diner, bought used mics, and recorded my first podcast in a closet lined with egg cartons. Now, at 25, I stand here, those empty chairs mocking me. The speech flows until the journalist's question cracks me open. Being invisible, I continue, taught me to build a voice so loud the world had to listen. The room erupts in applause. Later, at 1 a.m., I'm wiping down counters at the diner, my side gig. My boss, Carla, counts tips. 2 million downloads, Jessa? Your parents must be thrilled. I shrug, scrubbing harder. They don't know. She stares. Your voice reaches millions, and they don't know? Thanksgiving at home is a shrine to Tucker. His trophies gleam in what was once my bedroom, my debate medals boxed in the attic. Dad toasts, to Tucker, our pro-bound legacy. My phone buzzes, 3 million downloads this month. I say nothing. Later, in the attic, I find my old microphone, JV, scratched into its base. An email from Apex Audio offers a major deal, needing a co-signer. I pitch it to Dad. This podcast thing won't last, he says, eyes on Tucker's game reel. Come back when it's real. I sign the deal alone, betting on myself. My apartment becomes a fortress of contracts, my name the only signature. Carla offers her diner's storage for recording. A venture capitalist, drawn by my raw storytelling, invests. At the launch, those empty chairs burn, but the crowd's roar fills the void. My phone rings at midnight. Dad's voice thunders. You're invisible, comments everywhere. You're embarrassing us. I reply, millions care, Dad. Just not you. The line goes dead. 6 months later, Forbes names me a 30 under 30 trailblazer. Dad's email arrives. We heard your NPR interview. Proud of you. Then, the ask. Tucker's cut from the NFL. His kid needs tuition $2, $500 a month. Family helps family. I close the laptop. Their pride is conditional, timed with Tucker's failure. His emails grow frantic. I ignore them. Tucker storms my office, looming over my desk. You owe us, he growls. I owe myself. I counter, showing him the door. My latest episode, The Unseen Daughter, drops without names, just truth. It hits 12 million downloads. Dad calls furious. Everyone knows it's us. I reply, only if it feels true. Women flood my inbox with mirrored stories. The media frenzy grows. Headlines about Horizon's rise, my untold story. I block their numbers, their voices fading into silence. A year later, a letter arrives from Tucker's daughter, Mia, 11. I heard your podcast. I think I get why you left. Can we meet? At a cafe, she slides me a battered microphone, my old one. JV still etched on it. Mom found it in Grandpa's shed, she says. I want to write, not cheerlead like Dad wants. I teach her to record, her small voice echoing mine. The cycle breaks, not with anger, but with a whisper that finally feels free.